Welcome back guys, Amar here from Magic Coding, and in this video we're gonna add some splash onto our game over function. To do that we're gonna go to our game over function. But actually before we go into that, we're gonna add some sprites to our ball. So head to where is sprites? Where is it? Not models, of course not, but I think it's in materials. Let me go images and go and search for the splash. This is the one we're going to use. Take the splash and put it inside of our ball. Now we're going to reset its position and we're going to put scale to be 2 on the Y and 2 on the X, or actually 2 on the X and 2 on the Y. And we're just going to click this sprite renderer to be off, and it's simple as that. We added our splash. Now go ahead and open up our ball script. Actually, I'm going to move ball to down here so it's easier to access. Inside of our ball, we're going to have our private sprite renderer, which we're going to call splash. Then in the awake function, we're going to say that splash equals to get component, or actually a game object, actually transform dot get child, and we're getting the child at 0 dot get component, and we're getting its sprite renderer. So sprite renderer, just like this. And with this, we have references our splash to be the splash, which is this one right here. Now, when we actually fail in the game, we want that to happen. So even before, so let's say yield return, now we're gonna here wait for some seconds. Even before we move this out of the way, I'm gonna remove everything and start from the scratch. First of all, we're gonna say that our splash color equals to our current color. Then we're gonna say that our splash dot transform dot position equals to new vector 3, which will be 0, then comma, 0.7f, then comma, ball z dot z minus 0.05f. This is where we're gonna put our splash. Then we are gonna say that our splash dot transform dot Euler angles equals to new vector 3, which will be 0, 0 on the X and Y, but we're gonna put random dot value, multiply that by 360. So we're gonna spin it around on the Z axis, so it will not be always the same. And then last but not least, we're gonna say that splash dot enabled equals to true, just like this. After that, we want to remove our ball. Why? Oh, let me just show you in a second. Let me click play. Now when we hit our wrong color, we can see that our splash will spawn and we're going to continue moving, as you can see, and no matter what, our splash is still there. But, I mean, even though if we stop for a second, let me go ahead and stop, even though we have our ball and then splash in it, we have to remove the ball from here. But now removing the ball will actually stop the script. So what are we gonna do is, we're gonna say that our mesh renderer, so mesh renderer dot enabled equals false. Simple as that. We're gonna get our mesh renderer and we're gonna say it's false. So let me get, yep, this our mesh renderer is equals to false. Then we are gonna say that our get component, and we're getting our sphere collider, so sphere collider dot enabled equals false. Why? Well, basically, if you by any chance hit again on the same thing, we don't want this object to go on and on. We just want to call it once, and that will be it. And last but not least, we're gonna say move equals to false. So let's see what are we getting now. When you click play and hit an wrong color, we should stop and go and sit there. And no matter, even though, I mean, yeah, we are moving right now, but the thing, it worked. And yeah, now to fix those things, we're gonna go and after 1.5 of a second, we're gonna say that z equals to 0, like this. Then we're gonna say that our game controller dot instance dot generate level is on. Then splash dot enabled equals to false. And last but not least, our mesh renderer equals to true. Before I continue, you saw that we had a problem that even though when we put our move to be false, if we are not, okay, I forgot dot enabled. Even though if our move is false, when we click, it's true. So we will have to add another boolean, which will be our, that's a game over. So if touch is pressing is true and our game over is all false, meaning that we are still playing, then our move equals to true. But we're gonna say that our game over equals to true, meaning that it will stop moving, and after 1.5 seconds, we're gonna say game over equals to false. Now, with that, we're pretty much done, and let's just test it out to see how it's working or how it's looking like. Let's say we beat one wall, we beat second wall, and then by any chance we get destroyed. We're gonna go back again. Let me try that one more time. What did happen here? Let me go again. Did I do something wrong? Let me see. Like if we get hit, okay, that works. If we get hit, okay, we destroyed. Then if we continue, our ball does not reset. That is a problem, as you can see. Now, oh, I forgot that I should put our Sphere Collider back on. So after we're finished, we will have to say that our Sphere Collider get component equals to true. And we're going to do that in our start, or actually update function, where we are checking if we are touching or if game over is done. We're going to go ahead and copy this line of code and paste it here and make it true. Where is our, here we go, equals to true. Why are we doing it here and not there? Because there will make no sense. It will actually have the same exact problem. Where even though it will not have the exact same problem, but it will repeat game over a few times. So let me go hit and die. Let's say we go. And here we have another problem where our ball is green and our wall is yellow and we can still hit it. Now to fix that, so we don't have a green ball for a yellow or actually purple wall, we'll have to go back to game controller. Let me go back to game controller. And where our regenerate colors, we're gonna actually generate them before we start our new level. Because here in the generate colors, we're setting our color to be hit color. Other than that, everything is done, and I will see you guys in the next video.